Good afternoon, happy Saturday. I'm doing pretty well. My cold is nearly gone, as you can tell. I'm feeling a lot better. I've got my taste buds back. Food is now awesome again. However, Kristal is now in the midst of this cold. So she's about 2 days behind me on the cold. So she's got it really bad today. So I've left her having a lie down, which is frankly how I felt the last couple of days. And I'm just trying to get a bit of fresh air now that I've got my sense of smell back. And pop into the gardens. Tomorrow's going to be a write-off weather-wise, so just needs to get out a bit and enjoy autumn.
Welcome to another episode of Toby Stupid Vlog.
Okay, so I'm going to go in Lion Gate. Before I get there, first strange sight of the day. That's right, that's exactly what you think it is. It is a door on somebody's roof, obviously. Although now that I think about it, it does make it a lot easier for Santa to actually enter the premises without having to find or use a chimney, which nowadays is, quite difficult. So fair play. Maybe I'll have a door installed on the roof, that might work. Just come in Lion Gate. Now, that's the pagoda, as you know. That is the gate. On the right here, this property is owned by Kew and has been vacant for quite a long time, and apparently they are actually now leasing them out commercially, which is interesting. Now I'm pretty sure I probably have favourite things that happen every month in Kew, although not a lot happens in January and February, but obviously this time of year the colours are beginning. But one of the best things about autumn colours here on the very sort of southern edge of Kew is there is one of the few pine trees that actually loses its needles. Golden pine it's called, and then needles go gold before they drop. I don't think we're quite there yet, but we're getting close. So this is where they are, and they are just starting to turn, but the sun isn't out and they're not quite there yet, so I'll have to come back. There's a little row of them here and they all go wonderful gold. Oh, look at this. I'm getting very excited. It's not quite open yet. It's not quite open yet. But this is going to be the new walkway through the nature reserve. Don't mind that squirrel. I wonder when this is going to open. This is excellent. And there's a bit more of the path as it comes through. You can see it's raised. It's a boardwalk really. It comes through here. This is the hide, which you didn't used to be able to see anything from. And then it continues through there. And here's the end. Well, it will be when it's open. Cool. It's raining now. Of course, it's not supposed to be raining. That's why it's raining. It's a good hour and a half early before there's supposed to be any rain. And I'm looking over to the west where the weather's coming from, and it looks fine. So I'm just going to ride it out. It's all going to be fine. I'm not going to get wet. Might never matter. That bloke with the umbrella's not helping. No biggie, that's just last Tuesday's dinner venue. It's alright, isn't it? The weather is improving, honest. Well, I've dodged most of the rain, if I'm honest, so that's pretty good. It's still raining, but most of it's gone, and it's probably going to be light, at least until I get home. And then this evening it's going to just go, which is going to be very unpleasant, but we'll be indoors having dinner, so it won't matter. Although it's going to then carry on all through tomorrow, which kind of is a bit of a shame, really. I don't mind when it rains during the week, if I'm working. I mind when it rains on the days that I'm not working. So that's the problem with this time of year. It gets dark, the weather gets bad, everything gets a bit rubbish, apart from when the sun comes out and you can see all the autumn colours, and then the excuse to have anything pumpkin spiced. That's pretty good. Plus, pumpkin pies and fall colours, as the Americans call them. It's just all amazing. But it's 1 day out of 10 rather than 7 days out of 10 like it is in the summer. So afternoon. This is Kingston, obviously, as you should know. It's supposed to be terrible today, but the weather's quite pleasant. We came to town to do a little spot of shopping, try and find some things to that could go out to Gran Canaria before we do, which brings me to the wedding update section. Whilst our honeymoon is going to be in Italy and the planning is ongoing, there's going to be a mini moon immediately afterwards, which will be over to the apartment in Gran Canaria. And we're trying to find a way of doing that without taking big bags. So at the moment we're getting Kristal's mum to take some of the toiletry stuff over when she goes over in a couple of weeks. And so we've met up here to discuss plans and exchange goods. And now I'm just wandering around feeling hungry, looking at everyone else's food. Hello from Camden. It's quite a pleasant day, all things considered. And this is one of the last few days that I'll be up here. Just preparing to move USP Studios, like 3 tube stops south, basically. So I thought I'd get out because at the moment I'm sort of locked in the studio because we don't have any office space. And I needed to remind myself that it was still light and what day of the week it was. Tuesday, FYI. Good afternoon. It is Thursday, I believe. Yes, it is. Had to think about that. I'm just going for a bit of a walk because I'm at home today. Yesterday I was at USP dismantling a studio, which was quite exhausting actually. Much more exhausting than it was when I put it together, but never mind. And then we went out to have a sort of contraband catch up. So myself and Adam and Tom and Steve went out for a curry. It was very fun, and a couple of drinks. But we were home by 10 o'clock because because we're all old now. So there we go. Yeah, so that was a good evening out. As always, one day Apple will make an iPhone that can genuinely shoot video in the dark, and then I'll actually be able to record these things, but not yet, it would seem. Anyway, I'm going to try and enjoy this walk despite the impending weather. Feels very autumnal today, feels deep into autumn, despite the fact it's, you know, it's not even a month, but the greyness, the chilliness and the leaves all being, well, mostly being on the ground actually is what does it, I think. There's some amazing colours out now that weren't here even just a week ago. It's like these bright yellows and reds, quite fantastic. Hoping that given 10 days it still looks awesome, especially in Richmond Park where we're going to be doing our pre-wedding photo shoot. But you never do know, it really does depend on the weather behaving. Well, it isn't exactly busy in here, to be perfectly honest, but that's not very surprising, it being Thursday at sort of 3 o'clock. I mean, the planes and the parakeets make plenty of noise to make up for it. You're just beginning to get the colours properly. I still think I'm probably a week early. Some really nice golds, and the beaches are sort of marmalade coloured. And the maples will be very good if I wander around there in a mo. But a lot of it is still shades of green. It's very pleasant. Which way shall we go? We'll carry on a little bit. Right then, it's Friday evening. It's dark already, which is highly depressing. There's very little more to do for the week. I've just spent half a day at USP putting things in boxes. And now I'm going to go over to Marks and Spencer's because I need to get some shoes. We're going to a wedding tomorrow. It's going to be good fun. It's going to be a late one probably, but I'm trying to pace myself in advance. I'm already anticipating tiredness, which is not a good thing. But I need to get some new shoes. So, and you should, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, don't buy new shoes and wear, first thing you do is wear them all day to a wedding. I get that, but I need new shoes, so I don't really have a choice. I have 20% off, so that'll have to compensate from the pain. So thank you very much for watching. I've very much enjoyed your company, and I hope you will join me here again next week. Easiest way to do that, click the subscribe button, and then you'll just get informed when it's out. So that's the easiest way. I hope I'll see you then.
Toby, stupid